Hey guys, Mark and Blair with Hawkeye Ordnance, and we are just finished up the 2019 Vortex Presents Shooter Source 3-gun match, our favorite terrain match of the year. If you haven't shot it,
it's definitely the terrain match to come to.
Yeah, it's super cool. And Jeremy does such a good job making sure that those of you who are spending your vacation money to come and do this have a great time. I mean, it's been like, what, 2 DQs out of 200 shooters, something crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to get to shoot guns. That's what he's here for. So, all right, so we want to talk about something we've both been using for a while now.
Yeah.
And that's this A&S trigger guard. So Blair, you've been installing these in the guns. Before we get into, what we'll think about them for use, what's the install, what's the reason to get one?
Well, there's a few things, but one of the unintended purposes I think that really works great for this is we're replacing a chunk of injected molded plastic with some machined aluminum. Cool. It's anodized. So, one of the unintended, I think, benefits is you can have a much more solid trigger interface. Okay. So, especially when we do our trigger jobs in them, you get a much nicer feel to your trigger. And it's more consistent. It doesn't matter if it's a hot day, cold day, whatever. You get a real solid trigger feel out of these things. But the intention was that, as you guys can see, I'm sure you've seen these online. They got a nice groove in the front of the trigger guard. And the whole idea of this is, majority of people are quad loading. Even if you're going 2-ups, the intention of this thing is, it's a guide. It's centering you to the center axis of your magazine tube. So what you're going to do is, you pull off your shells, and it comes right in, lines right up, and then as you push forward, you load your magazine. It's keeping you centered up. It makes your loading go so much faster and smoother. You're not off to the side. You're not cutting the hell out of your thumb. Running into parts of the gun that you don't need to be. So it's just a guide, and plus the other thing is, obviously with this cut in here, is you're getting down inside the gun a lot deeper. So you're reducing that angle where you're coming into the magazine well, and you're reducing that by several degrees. So it's a nice straightforward motion.
So Blair's got the black one there. This is the I don't know, they're kind of space gray. The guys that design these are
and black is no longer available.
Black's no longer, so they're all in the space gray now. So the guys that design these have designed some other really incredible parts that you have in your guns. I'm not sure I'm comfortable saying what it is because I don't know what the NDA on that for that is, but they've got, the guy that designed these did a hell of a job. My first thought about these was, well, it's kind of like $250 I could spend somewhere else. So I was lucky enough to get one. I'm not sponsored by them, but we got one
from T&E.
Yeah, we got them from some T&E. And the first thing I thought was, wow, this is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's really smooth. It just takes like a piece of plastic out of the way that's just kind of always sort of just slightly in the way. Not really in the way, but once it's gone, you're like, damn, this is wonderful. I don't notice much of a difference. It's more comfortable for me, because it's aluminum other than the kind of rough textured plastic. Excuse me, guys, I've been dealing with a little throat thing. But overall my experience is like, it's kind of like it was supposed to be there. Now, I'm not totally clear if it's worth upgrading, but at the same time, as shotgun stages get longer and more aggressive and you're on funny angles running down hills like you are here, doing goofy shit, every advantage in getting those shells in there. But,
Well, the price point of these is come down a little bit, so they're just barely sub 200.
Okay, good. Well, that helps.
And the other thing too is your safety interface is a lot nicer,
a lot cleaner, a lot crisper.
And we like I said, if we're doing our trigger jobs on these, we're replacing all the springs with improved springs, on our hammer and on the safety plunger as well. Like I said, we got one for T&E, which Mark had, but I liked so much. I went out, I spent my own money, bought one, shot it for a while, decided that we liked it. It was worth having, as a product we're going to offer on our builds. And when you're in this world of $2,000+ shotguns, $190 is not out of this world.
No, it isn't. It absolutely isn't. So, how do you enjoy doing your trigger jobs on these compared to doing the plastic? Is it noticeable difference?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
It's very noticeable.
Really good. Yeah. And then, have you done any of the Briley ones yet?
The Briley
the set screw triggers yet?
No, we have not
one of the benefits touted by A&S, and we can't prove that out on our own experience, your mileage may vary, is that the set screw Braley triggers, when they put them in these, Braley carries these now as part of their package. The set screw is not driving into a piece of plastic, it's driving into a piece of aluminum.
Yeah, it's going to keep its
it keeps its hold a lot longer. So if you've already upgraded to the Braley trigger, this would be a really smart addition to your setup. So I don't know what to say. It's kind of like one of those things where, like, I have it and I would never go without it. Now it's kind of like a silent capture spring in my AR-15, right? I just love it.
You don't absolutely have to have it.
Yeah, but man,
if you
nice.
like to shoot this game,
yeah, it's really great.
It's great to have, and it's just something that, you know, it might be something that you upgrade down the road a little bit. I mean, there's some more important things. You know, I would make sure I took care of my chokes and you know, some of the other stuff.
Right.
You know, get your port work done. You know, get your lifters extended, whatever you want to do. But get that gun solid, then you know, this is the next level. You know, you want to bring your game up. This is definitely the next level, because hands down, especially if you're learning quad loading can be really challenging for people to pick up. And this thing's kind of like cheating, you know. It really helps. Like I said, it's going to center. It's going to keep you on that axis of the magazine tube, and it's going to get you lined up. It's going to your learning curve's going to flatten greatly with this thing.
Really cool. So we offer these on our website as part of our builds. Otherwise, you can go to ansshotguns.com and pick them up there if you want to put them in yourself. And man, subscribe to us on the YouTube channel. We're going to be cranking out a ton of content this summer. We're kind of back. I'm shooting again full time, which is really nice. And Blair's out a lot more shooting again. We've just been running the businesses, and now it's time to play with some guns. So, all right, guys. And then, of course, check out the Vortex Presents Shooter Source 3-Gun Championship in 2020. We'll see you there.